The moment of truth. It's alive! Well, I got my water and the water injection pump and the fuel pump all in there, hosed up, plumbed up, belted up permanently. And they even work. I tested them and they don't leak. So got about 1,000 pounds of pressure on the water and 100 and some on the fuel pressure. So had a couple leaks I had to take care of, but I think we've decided to, or it has been decided, that the weather's just too iffy for tomorrow. We would hate for people to come a couple hours and the thing get rained out, and a lot of people would decide not to even try to come even if it didn't rain because of the chance of rain. It would discourage people from coming from a good distance. So we may try to find a date in June or July to have a evening or nighttime pull. So we'll see how that goes. I'll update you on that. So don't come tomorrow, Saturday, the 18th, to the fairgrounds, because the decision's been made to scrub it for tomorrow. Okay. I gotta find a ignition push button for the ignition somewhere. Start looking in my scrap, I guess. The moment of truth. Wish the seat was bolted down. In focus. I'm pushing the fuel stop in now. Start it up. Now we just need a sled. That's just the break-in oil, so let it cool off a little bit and drain it out, and then we'll put the real oil in it. So. But I'm happy that it started up easy and sounds good. There you go. While the oil's draining, I'll show you. I don't think I showed you how I had the water system plumbed up. It comes into here, goes through, goes to that nozzle. It tees off and then goes to this nozzle, which tees off, and then goes to this other nozzle, which is the last one on the line. Goes to the intake crossover tube down there. So I got to put a couple of clamps on some of these lines. They ain't supposed to be vibrating, but they're such a mess it's hard to figure a place to put a clamp on there. I got a little leak there to fix, but all in all, pretty pleased with how it acted. So just sorry that it's weather is keeping us from having to pull tomorrow. They're calling for 80% chance of rain from like 10 o'clock to 2 o'clock, right around in that time, and it'd be and still showers after that and everything. So it's a tough decision. You don't want to seem wimpy and just call it off a day ahead of time, which is what I've thought of some people, if I'm to be honest. That's what some groups who have called things off a day ahead of time. But when you take everything into consideration, like you're getting people driving 2 or 3 hours to come pull, and then they get there and it rains out, that's a lot of aggravation. Or if it's threatening rain, even if it doesn't rain, those people that are going to be driving that distance might decide, well, it's not worth the risk. I'm not going to. So it cuts down on the amount of competitors there, and it cuts down on your spectators, and it's a lot of trouble to get everything ready for a pull. So they just kind of figured it was better not to say full speed ahead and go ahead and try to have it, and then have not many people show up whether it rained or not. So anyway, that's the way it goes.